as promised, we're moving our guineas to the back of the property, back by the aviary. Picking them up today because we need to free up this chicken tractor, some of our meat chickens, because we've got other birds coming in today. Let's get going. Ooh, what do you got?
I can be so cynical, but something about you makes me feel that help me forget about today. I was hoping I could sit with you.
All right, well, the purpose of our guineas is to free range, to eat the bugs and ticks out on the property, and when we've been releasing them around the chickens, they just go back right in with the chickens. So we're out here at the aviary. We haven't quite finished this yet. We need to get the fencing for this, but we're gonna let the guineas out here and hope that they stay around this area and not move back with the chickens. The goal is to try to make use of this space until we get the fencing in here. So maybe we can get the guineas to stay in here if we keep them in here for maybe a week or two. Food and water in there for them, and then we'll open up the side door and go in there at night. And hopefully they'll wander around this whole area, use the pond for some water, and then they'll go back in there at night. That's the plan. We'll see if it works out. Today's video is sponsored by Policy Genius. Policy Genius makes it easy to compare quotes from over a dozen top insurers all in one place. In just a few minutes, you can calculate how much life insurance you need and compare personalized quotes to find the best price. And since their licensed experts work for you and not the insurance company, you can trust them to help you through every step of the shopping process. That service has earned Policy Genius thousands of 5-star reviews across Google and Trustpilot. You can save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. And you could save $1,300 or more on life insurance by using Policy Genius to compare policies. So I know insurance is uncomfortable to talk about. It's something you don't want to think about, but I want to know that if something were to happen to me, that my family would be taken care of. We do have life insurance, but I was happy to find a site that I could easily compare the price that I'm getting up against all of the best prices out there and know that I'm getting the best price. To start comparing quotes and simplify insurance, check out policygenius.com/whitehouse. Policy Genius. When it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right. People think that Becky's the only one that ever cleans this barn, but the truth is we both do it. It's just that I'm usually the one filming, so you only ever see when she's doing it. So today I got the camera set up just to prove that sometimes I do work around here too. All right, after 2 weeks, our Cornish cross, our Murray's Big Red broilers, are 2 other specialty chicks from our shipment of McMurray hatchery chicks. They've outgrown this decent sized brooder. I think 37 birds in here right now. We can now get them outside now that we've got that chicken tractor freed up from the guineas. These guys are so warm. This is the fun part, when you get to watch them move out on grass for the first time. Sometimes they're a little scared, sometimes they're really excited. It's just fun to see the reaction. What did I say? All right, I had everybody correct me on this name. I think it's something about the Nieder or the Rhine River, so I think it's the Nieder Einer. But she's doing good, any way you say it. So we're excited to get these chicks out here. They're doing great right now, and then this will give them a space. They can poop all they want, and then we can just move them to a new space each day. So we don't have to worry about cleaning out the brooder for them, because now we need the brooder for someone else. Let's go show you who we've got coming to the farm today.
Whoa, big box.
What is that?
So a couple years ago, 2017 and 2018, we raised turkeys at our rental property that we were at. And the last couple years we've been moving, and then last year we decided not to do it, and this year we wanted to get back into the Thanksgiving turkey game. And we're gonna share some of these guys with some of our friends that you'll get to see sometime this summer when we split them out with them. But because it is tricky, because you've got to order at least 15 of these from most hatcheries, and we didn't need all of those, and we didn't want to try to sell all of them. It's a challenge to sell these guys at Thanksgiving. Awesome. So we had ordered 18 of these. I think we won about like 5 or 6. And so we were going to split up about 5 or 6 between 3 different farms, but they gave us 2 extras, so we got a little bit just in case something happens to a couple of them. So we had a viewer that sent us some hook-billed duck eggs last year, and they sent us some more this year. They've been very generous with them, and we're still trying to build up our numbers. We have 3 in our duck flock down by the pond. You'll hear the rain here. Oh, it's going to get loud. We've got Captain, our female, and then we've got 2 other males, and so we're trying to build our numbers up. We're trying to build our diversity up before we can hatch out or sell some of our own hook-billed ducklings. And if you're new to hearing about hook-billed ducklings, they're a critically endangered duck breed that was once down to less than 100 ducks in the world. We're working on building their numbers up, and we've been excited to talk to many of you that are looking to raise them as well. You're gonna have to look in different groups. We're not ready to sell eggs yet. You'll have to join some Facebook groups, look online. There are some places with some hook-bill hatching eggs, but hopefully by next year we'll be ready to go to be able to ship some out as well. This little guy is just hatching right now. Put these guys in the incubator 28 days ago, and we've had 3 of them hatch out so far. I think 1 died in the egg. Hoping to get some more out of the eggs we have in here. All right, you guys ready to help?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. We've got this brooder already. I got it cleaned out this morning from the chickens that were in here. So now we've got the place all ready to go for our turkeys. So these guys hatched yesterday, and these are broad-breasted white turkeys. A couple years ago we raised some broad-breasted whites and some broad-breasted bronze, and the whites grew quite a bit bigger and a lot faster. So they're kind of the Cornish cross of the turkey world, and it just was really easy to go through the process with them, so we've stuck with them ever since. And so if it's something you're looking to do, looking to raise turkeys this year, you still have time, because it only takes about 3 months to grow a turkey for Thanksgiving, but you are limited on how long they're gonna lay eggs. You're only gonna be able to get eggs through about June or July. So once you get to about August, even though there's still time to grow them before November, you may be out of luck as far as getting some poults. And I hope you'll join us in raising some turkeys this year for Thanksgiving. Get her in. There you go. You got Silky.
So these are our baby chicks we got. They're about a month old. Here's Bubbles and hold on, and Buttons, and then they were put in with our silkies, and they're getting a good size. This is the 1 brown one out of 5 silkies. The rest are white. It's kind of a mix between brown and gray.
Right up Buttons.
What do you got, Uriah?
Peacock eggs.
You got the peacock eggs. What are we gonna do with them?
Put them in the incubator.
Yeah, thank you. Peacock's only laid 3 eggs so far, and they haven't laid any more yet, and these have just been sitting in there, so I think they're probably too old at this point, but we'll throw them in the incubator just to make sure we can't get something from them this year. Show us how you fly. Is that how you fly? Is that what Eli used to do?
What? I can fly.
Yesterday, we had some red golden pheasants hatch, and pretty good. I think we had 5 out of 8 or 9 eggs. Typically we have really bad hatches with our pheasants. I think they have a hard time getting fertilized, but I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys over to their brooder. Hey guys. Ooh, these guys are quick. They are hard to catch. In the past 3 years, we've gotten 3 red golden pheasants, which we haven't really tried that hard to hatch out a bunch. We want to keep our numbers pretty small, but we do need some more to replenish our flock this year. So I'm excited that we got 5 in here, and in a few months they'll be ready to go in with their little group of pheasants, and might have the aviary done by then. So we've been taking all of these chicks, and we're gonna let them free range inside the spot. We've got this fencing here. This is the Premier One shock or knock fencing. We love this for chicks, baby chicks. They cannot, even though they can get inside this netting somewhat, they cannot get through it because it's got some really small little netting, where the normal fencing, the little chicks can just squeeze right through. Oh, we can't show you about these guys yet. I'll tell you about them in the next video. We have our 3 little hookbills that ended up making it through their hatch and getting out here. They're doing awesome. Got our cochins, got our awesome white frizzles, and even our salmon Faverol from McMurray Hatchery in this group.
I came in here.
All right, let's let these hookbills swim for the first time. How fun. You got a red cochin. All right, so from left to right here, we've got our new guinea. This is the lavender guinea that hatched. We've got 5 of these little red golden pheasants. We've got 20 of these broad-breasted white turkeys. Isaiah's got our white frizzle. We've got 5 red cochins, 3 white frizzles, and 1 black frizzle.
We got 3 hook-billed ducks.
That's right, we've got 3 hook-billed ducks out here with them as well. All right, so math, we've got 18 babies in here. 5 of these and 2 other birds in with them in the brooder in the shed. So that's 7 more. We've got 5 more in a brooder in the shed. I'll show you them pretty soon. We've got 20 white broad-breasted turkeys, 35 meat birds, plus the 1 Niedereiner chick that's in with them. And then we've got the 7 in with Woo, the 5 silkies and buttons and bubbles. So if I think I'm doing the math right, we've got 93 new babies on our farm in the past month, and most of that is from the past week. So we're a little maxed out on incubator space, on brooder space. So over the next week or 2, we're gonna be building some new chicken tractors to fit them all in. How's the guineas doing?
Doing good.
All right, so we've had the guineas in here for the past week. We got an egg here on the ground. We've been coming to feed and water them in here, but I think they're liking all the roosting bars. We'll definitely put some wood chips down in here once we have somebody in here full time. And so we're ready to let these guys out. Don't know if they'll come back in here or not, but that's the goal, is to have them come into this spot at night to find shelter and safety. So we're gonna open this door right here, and it'll give them a spot to go in and out here. They've got food and water, so hopefully that'll be enough to bring them back into this spot. All right, they got their door to let them outside. Let's go out there and watch them go out.
I can see the way you're sitting quietly. You look a little lonely, with your heart out of your chest. I'm screaming, help me forget all about today. My brain is filled with mercury, but it doesn't even matter. Nothing but illusions. I can be so cynical, but something about you makes me feel at home. Help
What are you
me
doing?
forget about today. I was hoping I could sit with you.
Well, I love seeing them find the pond over here, walk around the building, get their bearings for this area. Our main goal is for these guys to forage, eat all of the ticks on the property, and not go back in with the chicken flock. Then that is a win. And we'd love for them to hang back out here until we're able to get this aviary done and enclosed for our other birds. We'll see you guys next time.